Amazonia is a rainforest themed zoo. Most of our animals are from South America. We have a few species from different parts of the world like Africa and North America, but the majority of them come from South America, and that's what we're hoping to improve over the next few years here. Hopefully we'll have, I think that the dream's maybe like 100% Amazonia, but we'll never really have that. Hopefully most of them will be South American.
Tropical rainforest, an indoor attraction. A small zoo. We've got lots of different animals here that we care for. We also get lots of members of the public coming in for a good day out, and also school groups and college groups and all sorts of different groups coming in for educational tours and handling sessions as well.
Handling animals that we use are animals that are fairly common in the pet trade, and the reasons they'll be popular is because they don't grow overly huge, so it is quite a small room, so we can keep animals in there in enclosures that are big enough for them, that won't get too huge. Also, they're friendly enough animals, animals that are known for having nice calm dispositions. They're not dangerous, which is also a very important one for us. The system we use for the handling room is we make sure that the animals are only handled a certain amount of times each day, and that way the animals themselves won't become stressed, they won't be overhandled. If any of the animals, such as the snakes, are coming up to shed their skin soon, we write it on sheets that we don't use them because it can become irritating for them if they've just eaten.
I'm one of the senior keepers, so I've got quite a varied job. I do all the animal care, obviously. I'm also responsible for supervising the junior keepers and volunteers. And the keepers also do most of the education here as well. We do all the tours for the school groups and the handling sessions for the public. Actually everything, all the cleaning out, making up the feeds and feeding out the food to the animals as well.
I am a junior keeper and education provider, so basically most of my job is made up of looking after the animals, the collection that we have, feeding and cleaning most of them, making sure they're all healthy, making sure they have tons to do. Most of it is about 80% of my job is animal keeping. So we come in every day most of the time and we look after the animals, we feed and clean all the birds and monkeys, all the tanks behind us here, all the snakes and insects, they all need sprayed, cleaned and fed. We have to make sure that all the animals are healthy enough, make sure there's nothing wrong with them, make sure, and some of the more intelligent animals have tons of things to do, like the primates and the birds and stuff like that. We give them toys and just make sure they're all looked after well, and also the education side of it as well, so the tours, handling sessions and stuff like that.
I'm just a volunteer here, so at the moment until I'm trained up to be able to handle more of the animals, a lot of the things that I do is like collecting feeds and helping the other keepers here and just learning at the moment.
So that's one that brings a gigantic lake. 0106.
Probably the parrots. They're just so mischievous and cheeky and they love being the centre of attention, so if you're not paying attention to them, they'll do anything to get your focus.